The Lazies, Tropical Hazards, 10 tracks, 34 minutes, second album from the Aussie hard rock band now based in Canada. Released February 2018 via Golden Robot Records, used by Ian Dessar and Eric Bratz. 2 promo tracks have been released in Nothing But Trouble and Little Miss Crazy. This one comes about after a couple of top 10 singles in Canada, and they've been through a lot to get to this point from all reading. Worth noting, this album was really highly regarded last year by some of us in THRS. It made some top 10 lists and that, but we're only finally getting to it now after the production schedule of things. Brendan?
Well, there's a fair bit of hype around this one just in the Hard Rock Show family, and that always makes me really fucking nervous. Yes. Last time that happened, I had to listen to Night Flight Orchestra. Didn't end well. This is just...
It was entertaining.
Yeah, this is just a rock album. I mean, just classic style rock album.
Aussie rock.
And it's got it all. I find it really hard to be critical of anything on this album. I listened to it once and wow, it was great. Again, better. Like, seriously, this is just out of control. Musically sounds fantastic. Vocals are phenomenal. For this genre, such a good vocal. The songs are really well composed. Lyrically, it's strong. Yeah, it's a bit more than the pub rock thing. They've gone a bit further to it and done a great job. If you like straight up rock and roll, check it out. This belongs with Screaming Jets and the Angels, and this album belongs with the classic albums. It is, to my opinion, it was that fucking good. And naturally, they had to go overseas to get noticed.
Yep.
So,
fucked up.
Here we go. 9.5 out of 10. Phenomenal. Highlights: Half Mast Blues, One Too Many, Nothing But Trouble, and Somebody's Daughter.
Cool.
Instantly catchy, great hooks, lots of commercial appeal, and a hell of a lot of rock and roll energy. It's really hard to pick standouts on this album because the more you listen to it, the more you're going to enjoy, and the more songs you're going to say, hey, that's a cool one, that's a cool one. These guys just know how to write a great fucking song.
Yeah.
Great structure to the album. It's one you can put on over and over again. Just listen to it from start to finish. The ballads, Young Modern Lightning and Somebody's Daughter, they come at just the right moments throughout the album. Leon Harrison writes some really good lyrics. The band have some awesome chops, and I would love to see these guys live. Yeah. Please come home. We need you.
No, they'd be stupid to come home.
They would be. It really would. It'd cost them more than it's worth.
9 out of 10. Half Mast Blues, which is a fucking cool song.
Great song.
Nothing But Trouble, Little Miss Crazy, Young Modern Lightning, and Louder Than Youth.
Nice.
Yeah, reeks of a good rock and roll album. Good times, just really enjoying, and you can hear they enjoy what they do.
Yeah.
You know, I think they're probably best buds. You know, I don't know them. I mean, I did play with them early a few years ago.
Cool.
Yeah, it just reminds you a lot of the Aussie. If you guys remember the band The Paw,
Yeah, actually.
the attitude, the sweat, and the dirt. Yeah, you know, it just reminds you of that, and that was a fucking good album. And
Also,
so was this
visual
one.
ties into that too.
Yeah. Probably, yeah. I didn't think that far ahead, but yeah. Another album you could sort of refer it to was when Slash put out Slash's Snake Pit. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
It's just really urban, organic, just a good sound, but really captured well. Like the production is so good on this album. It's not overdone.
No, it's not. It's very well.
And it's definitely not underdone. It's right in the pocket, man. It was really good. It's a very infectious album. Like the hooks just get you straight away. You don't even have to get to the end of the song to start knowing where it's going to go and knowing when the chorus is going to come back in. I thought it was really great. I think this is one where I can agree with Jimmy.
That's a first.
Yeah, I think it is the first time. It's a great fucking album. I thought the backing vocals really enhanced it right at the right spots at the right. Just when you thought it was going to be bland and you thought you heard it all, and these little pockets of things would happen, and really enhanced it really well. I loved it. I thought it was a great album. I gave it an 8 out of 10. Nothing But Trouble, Half Mast Blues, Young Modern Lightning, and Somebody's Daughter were my standouts.
Cool.
Yeah, it's an excellent album. It is. Songs are catchy. Everything's full of hooks. The guitar playing is absolutely ripping.
Yep.
There's the right amount of cheese. Just a little bit of a wink of, cool.
We know what we're doing.
We know what we're doing. Everything's fantastic. Whether you're into the pub rock thing or not, definitely check it out. Because it may convert you. But the thing that I took out of this, really, and this might turn into a hot topic, but when we talk about, getting radio play and, what Australian rock bands have to do to get noticed, one of the things is, for mine, production. And this album, it's fantastic, but it was also produced like a pop record in the sense that the vocals sit right at the front.
Yeah.
He's got a bit of rasp in his voice, but he's not screaming. The guitar tones have a little bit of grit to them, but they're not fizzy or overly distorted. And they're there to serve the vocals. And the vocals are the star of the show, and that's where everything shines. And if these guys aren't, getting radio play, which I don't know if they are, I haven't listened
They're
to them.
not getting it in Australia.
No.
Yeah, well,
Huge
there you
in
go.
Canada, though.
They actually put up a post, didn't they? Like a few weeks ago, they on the Canadian
They've had
charts.
2 top 10 singles in Canada. And
Yeah.
fuck all love here.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no wonder they're getting it somewhere because...
I'm glad they're getting it somewhere.
Yeah.
And this is the sort of thing that will appeal to pop fans, frankly,
It's got
because
good crossover appeal.
this has everything. Like
Oh,
it's
somebody's daughter, that chorus.
Yeah.
that
man.
song is so important
Yeah.
today as well. The lyrical intent behind that
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
could be used by politicians today, that song.
Let's not go down that road again.
No, but legally. Okay? Correctly.
Yeah, like it's got it all. I gave Little Miss Crazy was my highlight. I gave it 9 out of 10. Like if you're not into this kind of music, you
You're
should
watching
still
the wrong show.
You should still give it a go.
Yeah.
Like if you're a metalhead or you're a pop music fan or whatever, like
Anyone can listen to this.
yeah, like
good package.
it's a
Very
good
package.
complete rock and roll album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's based in genuine old school Aussie pub hard rock, but there's more to it than that. There's a ton of energy here. This will get you toe tapping and head nodding in no time whatsoever. Solid performances. The band are tight, but they have that loose style which fits the vibe for the music perfectly. Great rhythm section on this. I thought that was really cool. Tasty lead work. The vocals smoke it out the front like they're supposed to, with just the right amount of gravel in the tone. If you like Aussie hard rock at all, if you like rock at all, then you should be listening to this band. This is what the deep end could have been had they stuck it out. If you like your rhythm section though, this one is bang on. That's where a lot of my focus tends to go in a lot of respects. There are some fantastic hooks in this. These songs will be a whole lot of fun live, and this is perfect for radio. Not in a detrimental way as in it's manufactured for that, but it just has that cut-through appeal that is so clear. The songlines are on the same mark, but the songs are punchy, they get your attention quickly. They all fit the vibe what you want from the album, but the dynamics where they choose to shift the tempos a bit, that's what breaks this album up nicely. It's nothing, like when you break it all down, are they breaking new ground? Not really, but they're doing a fucking great job of it, and that's all they need to do. Some great catchy stuff here. I love the energy they brought to these songs. You get the standard fare with some of these songs, lyrically, but that's in no way a bad thing because it's infectious, it's fun, it's entertaining. But they throw in different takes on social awareness issues too, which is very well done. They take their take on things like social media and domestic issues. We need more of that, please. This is a band that mixes that fun with the social awareness, taking on issues that need to be addressed more, which is really well done. Each song tells a story, it's different. There's some good humour in this. There's double entendres aplenty lyrically within this one. Half-Mast Blues, for example. But there's heaps of fun in this, but that is what sucks you in to get the important songs, the ones with the meaning, slip it through kind of thing, and they've done it so well. It's been noted before, I'm going to say it again, the production is fucking perfect. I can't fault this.
No.
Even me.
No.
I'm the
Wow,
pickiest.
that is a...
I am the pickiest bastard ever on production, and I can't fault this.
No clipping.
No clipping, the tone's well captured, it's balanced well, it's ballsy but rich in sound and texture. Everything sits exactly where it's supposed to, and there are no real tricks involved. It's not like it's a high production thing where it's all laid to the chest. It's just get the band, capture it well, mix it perfectly, and release. This is how this should sound in today's market. They've kept the live vibe. It's tight with that little bit of looseness to it. I just love how it's presented. You can hear everything absolutely perfectly. This is how you balance these kinds of bands, yet keep the balls and keep the headroom. This is how it's done. More of this.
Bless you.
You must be excited over there.
Yeah. Got right up my nose.
I can think of a few other things I've been
Well, the pill testing thing was before.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Solid album craft. This keeps you locked in, and they suck you into the softer track in the middle of the album, like you were saying, Dave, about the place with the softer tracks. They don't stray too far from the overall formula, but they don't need to. But this is by no means a copycat kind of record. This is a band with its own sound, its own identity, and they've got a knack for writing real music without playing to what radio wants them to do, but will still cut through regardless. if you want an album you can party to all night long, this is for you. If you're not a fan of the pub rock, then this might not get you, but I still think it's worth putting on to give it a go. I think it'll cut through to a lot more people than they expect it to. If you like your pop, if you like anything with a bit of a beat to it, you should enjoy something on this record.
If you're a rap fan, you'll probably enjoy some parts of it.
Okay.
Like, because it's beats and rhythm and melodies.
That's all you need. Some of this is pretty powerful stuff, though, while giving you a fresh album with all the things you want from the genre. There's a fair bit more to this than meets the eye. These songs have something to say, pay attention. There's fun, but there's just that undertone of just, we're not just dumb, fun rockers. We've got something to say. Great driving album, great party album. It's one of those albums you can put on any time, anywhere, any setting, and it'll get your blood pumping pretty bloody quick. I enjoyed this one. I'm glad I finally got around to it. 8.5 out of 10 from me. Somebody's Daughter, that was my standout track. Picture Thieves, Nothing But Trouble, and Half-Mast Blues. Check it out for yourselves. Let us know what you think. The Lazies.
Cool.
Where are they? Come back. The Lazies.
Jeez. Not as flexible as it used to be.
Tropical hazards.
Used to get to that age where even the slightest mismovement can cause a cramp. Yeah.